Hi, Young Sue. Okay, so I'm not quite done, but I was about to just show you guys how I have pretty much come up with this little album gadget thing. You can see I haven't glued that down. I did do the spine yesterday. You guys saw me do that. One of the things that I should have done is, and I could still go in between because there's a 1/2-inch gusset there. I can pierce a hole there, and I'll probably do that off camera and put a little charm hanging down. I like to put charms on my spines. All right, so the video for this portion is going to be uploaded probably tomorrow. Hey, Clint. And so I took some of these little tags that are in the store, these inventory tags, and I used them for the pockets here. And then I stitched on just one end because that way you can stuff them in there. And so that fit perfectly snug right in there. So they're just these inventory tags. You fold them in the opposite direction, make a little stitch. I prefer the stitch on the right-hand side because I'm right-handed. And that's basically what I did, see? Just a little stitch with a little slit so you can add tags on there. And then my little strip is probably, hey, Carrie. Okay, what? Not sure what size this is. I'm assuming that's 6, 7, 8, 8.5 inches. Goes in the middle and goes 0. All right, so that's pretty much what I did with that. And you guys saw me make this one yesterday. Where did we stop? You saw me make this one, which I need to trim some of this here because it keeps getting tangled. And then you didn't see me do this one. So on this one, I just did, I took one of the little tags that are in the collection Femras from the A4, Modern Times, Ciao, and I glued down an L, stitched here, and I used some of the stitches from Tim Holtz. Hey, Joyce. And put some of the Tim Holtz gears, took a oxidized paper clip that I oxidized, and took one of his stitches, and these are in the store. They're these little stitches. They're in our shop. And I just kind of put one of the metals that's also in the shop and put that there. And then I did more tags from the collection. I just kind of inserted those in. Make quick little, quick little ephemeras using the Tim Holtz. Cut one of the little scraps that I had, made a little L, tucked in there, and tuck that in there. And then again, these are little charms from Tim Holtz collection. And there's a pocket there and a pocket there, and they just fit right smack in there. Okay, so that's all I did there. And then of course, button, something simple. Didn't have to be nothing really, really fancy, just simple. Put this here. Right. And then over here, I use one of those same tags that we have, the inventory tags folded in half, did an L kind of thing there, and I added more of the little ephemeras that came into the collection, and tucked it right in there. And then we have Be Original, the journey is the destination. And then, of course, I use the spinners from the Tim Holtz collection. Over here, stitched, that was folded there, stitched And then again, I do the little L, Tim Holtz ephemera junk drawers, and that's in the store. And then we have all these little tags with scraps of muslin, not muslin. And of course, all that there. There, and then open it up. Again, this is from the junk drawer. I'm just doing it really quick, kind. Hey, Miss Patricia, just seeing it, dang it. Just doing it really quick, kind. I'm just doing a quick walkthrough. I'm not gonna stay here long. And so we got little tabs again for all this is the ephemeras from the collection, okay? From that A4 collection. And we should have more. I know we're out of stock. We sold out really fast of that Ciao collection. Again, Ciao collection, a little twisty of scraps of lace. And, you know, that's how you can utilize these little scraps of laces and stuff that you guys have. Right there. And there. Oh, no, that one came here. Sorry. There's a pocket there. Little dog. And then here I put some pop-ups or dimensional dots. The little clock that came into the collection. Celebrities. These are from the Tim Holtz Small Talk. Over here, again, paper clip that I oxidized, a piece of junk drawer collection from Tim Holtz. And these are also in the shop. They're the little nail heads. And I made that paper clip there, put it there. And all of these are from the collection. A film strip that I had here. Gears from Tim Holtz with the nail heads that are in the shop. And then this is, I glued that down and stitched it. And that's all that is. Nothing fancy. But yeah, using these little cards made really nice little pockets that fit, folding them in and just stitching it on my right hand side because I am right-handed. And when I pull, I don't want anything falling out. So using that kind of helped for the side pockets. And over here, what I did, I used again one of the cards. I did a little L shape to make a little corner pocket, little tab there. Just that one ephemera card, believe it or not. Over here, I took one of the little round ephemeras. I sewed down a film strip and did a stitch, attached the little star that's from the ephemeras from the A4 collection. The film that has a little dimensional, took a film strip, and I made a little tab with those. And then those get put in here just like that. Right there. And so last but not least, you guys saw that I put that down. Now this is the reason why I did not want to add hugs, Miss Patricia. I didn't want, so I just kind of briefly went in and showed you guys a little bit how I decorated that one page. Didn't go all the way to the last two pages because it was just like into 40 minutes. And I'm like, oh God, this is taking too long. It's a little dirty there, but it's going to be covered. So you want to leave, this is why I said leave this for last. I have it on the last hole as we keep adding more and more in here. Again, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to make a hole to put a little chunky charm hanging out. I like adding charms at the end of my spine or on my spine. So as you can see, it's pretty packed. And see those little cards that we have, the inventory cards are sitting out in the end, perfect for things like this. So then what I'm going to do, I don't want it too tight where it's going to burst because this is paper. It's not, and you could probably use a strip of leather if you had that. So that, I think that's about right. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to use some Fabri-Tac. I'm going to probably put rubber band. I don't have one at my disposal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rubber band, hold this really tight, okay? And I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to hold, but I'm explaining to you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold that tight, and then I'm going to take some fabric tack. I'm going to glue this down. I had originally said I was going to use this as a belly band, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to prop this up with some chipboard, and I'm going to secure it. So that way it's double secure. We have glue on the belt, the leather paper faux band, and then we're going to have chipboard on top to keep all that in place, and it's not going to tear up with time. So hopefully that gives it a little bit more security as far as not coming undone. So that's what I'm going to do off camera, but I wanted to explain it to you guys so that if you guys see it, that's what I did. Yeah, I think, and then eventually what I'll do is I'll snip this off just a tad bit, just a little bit, and I will take the one that we have here with the chipboard, and that's going to go like so, right there, and we'll snip it just like that and place it in there, and I'll probably decorate, put a little couple things on top. And I think that's about done on this little album. It came out really stinking adorable, I think, in my personal opinion. It came out really, really cute, and I like the way it turned out. So I hope you guys like this and give it a try. But yeah, I'm going to probably snip this off here. I'm not going to glue anything. Of course, I can't glue this down because this is our opening and closure. And we want to make sure that is pretty much secure. I will put some fabric tack down here to kind of secure the buckle down a little bit more. So that's one thing I will do off camera as well. So I'm just going to take some pictures once I have it all done. I'm going to wrap this up. Like I said, this is about a good fit right there for me. I'm going to wrap it up with a rubber band, secure it in place, and then take that chipboard and secure that in place. I'm not even going to, you know what? I like this little piece hanging out there. I think it gives it a little bit more a decorative appeal there. So I'm not even going to cut that out. I think that looks really cute the way it is like that. And I like it like that. And like I said, I'm probably going to just decorate something. It is not going to be, I'll probably put some gears or something there, but not too much stuff on it. I think it looks pretty good as it is, I think. I don't know. I think it's adorable. So adorable. I love it. I love the way it turned out. You know, I really, really do. All kinds of junkiness in there. So that'll give you guys an idea of how to work with that Tonic Studio memory book marker die set if you have it. Like I said, it's very expensive. It is time consuming. If you have, what I recommend, if you have like some type of a electric die cutting machine that cuts SVG, maybe check to see if there's a file that you can cut these out in multiple instead of having to do it 2 or 3 times through the machine. It was tedious work, but it turned out adorable, absolutely amazingly. I mean, it's just cute, really, really cute. Thank you, Clint. It turned out really, really cute. And I think I'm going to give it to Brianna because Brianna is the one that's into wanting to go to school for theater. So I think she'll like it. Then she can put in her little tidbits and stuff like that. Does that kind of help you, Miss Patricia, as to how to use your little buckles now? And it almost looks so real. And you know what you can do is you can probably take this into the sewing machine and make a stitch right down there along the edge, and it can make it even more look like a belt. That'd be a nice added touch to it. For sure. I would definitely do that, but I would do that before you put the eyelets, because now my eyelets are going to get in the way. But if you are at home and you want to do that extra step, I would suggest you do that. All right, guys, this is it. So Monday we'll start a new project. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. Well, you have one question. Go ahead, Miss Patricia. Go ahead, hon. What's your question? When you put the eyelets on, I seen that you put one on the inside and one on the outside. So can you explain that to me? Okay, there's different types of eyelets. I'm going to show you. I can definitely show you how to do that. The eyelets that I was using, there's eyelets that has two parts to it. And so the one that I was particularly using, I'll show you here in a minute. It had the two parts. So not all eyelets have a two part. Like, for instance, see, this one doesn't have a two part, but the one that I was using had a two part. Had a front and a backing. So, see, these are, hey, Evelyn. So see, these are, we are memory standard. It doesn't have the two part. Now, this one that I was using had that part and this part, right? And so basically what you're going to do, I have a piece here. Let me get something thicker. Let me get a piece of scrap. I have to work with a piece of scrap. What scrap do I have? Spine template. Don't want to use my spine template. Here, found one. All right. So first we're gonna always use the bigger hole. So you're gonna use a 3/16 inch hole and go ahead and make that puncture, right? And then on the one that has the two part, right, you're gonna put your eyelet and then flip it over and put that two part in. I don't particularly like using those because it's kind of hard to get it in there, but then you're going to bring it all the way in and lay it on your eyelet setter. And let's see if we got it. All right. I didn't do a good job because I did a good job. They're not sitting in there. All right. So it's supposed to sit in there. I don't know why. I must have grabbed. Let's see. There we go. I got it. Wrong setting. Let's try again. Yeah, I don't normally use that. There you go. I got it. And I had it in the wrong setting. So I don't normally use those. I normally use the one that are just a single like this one. Because they're a lot easier than using the one. So this one's so much easier because you don't have to put that piece in. It's just an added security, I guess. I don't know. So I'm going to do a simple one. It doesn't have that. And see, that one you just pop it in and put it on your setter. Yeah. It would be helpful if May would do it. See, that's so much easier. Eyelets, which one? The standard eyelet or the one that had that two-part? If a standard eyelet, you can definitely get these in Amazon. I can see when I place my order if there's any. If you want the standard, this is a 3/16 inch crocodile whole one. Or the one that has that two-part. Like, I really, because of arthritis, I don't recommend this one too much. This is just too much of a, you know, task at hand. I think it's meant for you to actually. I think it's meant that you put one. I don't know. I just don't use those too often. I use the single, simple stuff because y'all know I'm not a paper crafter. So I can see, if not, check Amazon. Check also Hobby Lobby to see if they have it. You can use your 40%. I'll check to see the price for you and see which one's the most affordable for you. They're the We Are Memory Keeper standard eyelets. And you can probably get a lot of them on Amazon. I think I got a big bunch of them on Amazon. You might want to check Amazon. You love the crocodile. I do too. You got yours at HSN. There you go. So, but you want to check and see what you can find. See if you can find them. You want the 3/16 is what you want. Okay. That's the standard size. But that's what I use. And that's what I typically use, the 3/16. I don't use anything smaller because anything smaller is a little bit harder, especially if you're trying to put in a charm or something like that. But yeah, that works a lot easier. And I'm pretty sure I may have put that in the wrong way. I don't know. I just don't like those. I just don't. I find those to be too complex to put all that in. So, but yeah, I'll try to get the video up. I just kind of decorated, I think, 2 pages or 3 pages. And that was it. And because it went into 40 minutes, I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to do a long video. You're welcome. You can get a piece of leather. I mean, that'll work great. But, paper is just as good. And you can use some Tyrex and sandwich it in. Like, cut it the same size, sandwich it in. And that also gives it a nice sturdy, so it's not breaking and tearing up. So that's another thing for you to look into. But yeah, other than that, I think it turned out really, really adorable. Thank you. I'm kind of shocked that I did it because y'all know I'm not. I would say find an SVG. Find an SVG. I'm sure there's an SVG that's about this size that you can add your little hinge and make your little thing. I particularly don't like cutting. Hey, Miss Margie or Miss Marge. So I'm going to get off here. I got stuff to do. And I will see you guys Monday. You guys know tomorrow I got schoolwork or tomorrow, today, whatever today is, if it's Sunday or Saturday. So I'll be seeing you guys Monday. I don't know what we'll make. We'll figure something out. Good night, ladies. I'm exhausted now. I was all day today making I made Puerto Rican sofrito for our seasoning. That's what I use for my seasonings. Night, Miss Joyce. Glad I made it on time. Yes, you got to see at least some. You didn't get to see me put the spine down yesterday, but it's just that same little piece you saw me. I just glued it down. That was all. But I am going to go right in this middle, and I'm going to add a little puncture, put a little eyelet, and then hang a little charm there. That's going to be my finishing touch. I'll just take pictures when it's all done. Okay, guys? And it was pretty easy. Pretty easy, I think. So came out really cute. You're so late, Marge. Yeah, we weren't here too long. I think we're on for 25 minutes. I just wanted to show you how it all turned out. I couldn't keep myself from not making it chunky. It's in my nature. I think it's in my DNA to make it chunky. So I could not help it. I had to make it chunky. Go glue, and I got to get it. There we go. I love these rubber erasers. I just love the heck out of them. Clean up your mess. Anyway, turned out great. I hope this inspires you guys to create something similar, if not better. And have fun crafting, and I'll see you guys Monday. Thank you, Miss Evelyn. Till next time, guys. Bye. Happy Sunday, too.